Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Seaview week 4, and it was just straight Seaview this week. I did do a little bit on the Enterprise secondary hull, and I put the decals on, and then I just kind of set it, to the side, give her a little piece, let the hull have a good rest, and concentrated more on the Seaview because my son's at college now, and he's having a good time. He's having fun when I do get to chat with him. But hey, so there's that. And also, it's kind of if this video is short, it's because it was also a very interesting week here. My wife suffered. She got her annual fall chest cold or lung. Yeah, she got her chest cold, and it knocked her down. And so I helped, watch my lovely granddaughter and do things while she was finally getting some good rest and the meds. But it was fun. I got a lot done in the time I did you saw from the picture. The lights are on. The flying subs getting close, and the lights are on there, and I got a lot of sanding done on the Seaview itself, so I can go and start doing putty work on those seams and go from there. But yeah, it was a good week. It was nice getting lights on, and I was not going to finish today, Saturday, without making sure I had a little bit more on the flying sub. I got to close it up, but I got to do some cleanup work, and you'll see that. But so yeah. So with that, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, click on the little bell. You'll know every time I upload. Thank you all to all my great subscribers. Really appreciate it, guys. Keeps warm in my heart. But if you see me doing something in the video, or do a technique or lighting or something that I just didn't go over thorough enough for you, please put it in the comment section and say, hey Buck, can you tell me how you did this, or can you do a video on this? Yeah, put it in the comment section. Also, I like getting, hey, great job, Buck. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay. And Buck, what the heck were you thinking, man? Put that in the comment section too, and I usually answer within 12 to 24 hours. But with that, let's go see the Seaview. Well, good morning, Wednesday. Yes, and back at the bench. I did do a little work yesterday. I was working on the putty, and didn't think you guys want to see that, but I did get... I got a little bit more touch-up to do on the secondary hull, and I will share. And then get those decals on and get that ready. And, of course, as you can see, the Seaview. So, I did my first round of putty and sanding, and now I'm going to go put some primer on it just to see where I stand, not you guys. And then get the computer board in so I can get both sides sealed up. Oh, yeah, because I have a plan when I put this in. Get the computer board in and get both halves sealed up so I can start working on that. Because I still have to put the light into, for the operations area. Can't forget that. That's one thing. That's the last of the lights I got to actually put in. Duh. And then... start getting things together. But first, I'm going to definitely get these guys up and primed and see what else I need to do. So let me get at it, because I got to go outside, so I'll come back. Alright, got the camera moved around, and I'm going to show you me putting the computer board in and that. So when my son bought this, I looked at everything when he asked me to do it, and then I didn't really, But there's already a magnetic strip connected to the board, which is cool, and yeah, it works for me. But if you don't like I'm going to put the magnetic strip up under here, under the side. Let me zoom out so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it here on top. So when my son wants to go light it up, he can. And probably, I have to look again, but I'm probably going to just put it right in this area. So it's got a good basis, the magnet can get there. because I have put magnetic strips in before, and I put them. Sometimes I put it under so much styrene, so much stuff, it had trouble working. So that was my fault. But the one thing I want to show you guys is boards like this. Yeah, I love these small boards, and they're definitely easy to work with here. So I'm gonna put the board in like this, and I'll get it, you know, secure, and then I'll be able to work with the other things and take the wires where I need to. But basically, the easiest way to do this, guys, is get your hot glue gun. You know, find where you want to put it, and let's see if I can do this so you don't see my dang hand. Big hand in the way. Okay. There we go. Maybe. And then I hot glue it. And I usually try to, if I can, I try to glue as much of the board as I can to keep it from shifting. And then I'll let this get dry, and then I can move my finger out of the way to get the other side. But this is where I'm going to put the board here. It gives me easy access to drop the power down, and easy access to put the magnetic strip here, and then take care of all the other wiring that, other lighting that I've got to do. But, yeah, so now that's it. I'm going to take care of getting that done, and then get started on getting some wiring done and running leads so I can get the second half of the hull put on. Yay! And also, got to do just a bit more work, but those seams came out pretty good. And I'll move the camera again to the overhead position so you can actually see that better. But yay! Alright, I will return. Alright, camera redone. And yay! It wasn't bad. I mean, there's still some to do. But as you can see, it's starting to, I mean, yeah, there's still a little bit more to do. But that's good. That's what I like to see. Not that much to go next. And then these guys, do a little bit more on that. And well, that seems good. Look at that. Beautiful. And got a little bit more to do up on the top seam. Get rid of that thing. But yay! Alright. Getting more and more at it. So, oh, also, like I said, I'm going to put this in. I'm still thinking how, if I can go ahead and put it in, because what I'm worried about putting it on, go ahead and putting it in now and help dealing with the seams is as I keep moving it, I have to turn it up and down, and I'm not 100% sure I want to do that yet. I mean, because if I can, I'll take it. Still thinking on it. Still thinking on it. Haven't decided yet. But yay! But yes, I'm gonna go get some lunch and come back and get started on these guys a little bit more. Get them finished up and get the dang hull together. So I'll be seeing you after lunch. All right. There is the mess, but everything is now wired and in place. I got the two I need to run out to the marker lights on the rear, and then I got everything running up when I put the operations room and observation room in. But hey, wow. So that's how I did it, and then I just tuck everything down and get it glued down and hot glue and go from there. But hey, yay. Alright, back at it. Good morning, Friday, and I'm back at it. Yesterday was a papa and a husband day, and my wife's been not feeling well. She's got a fall or late summer chest cold, and she's, you know, but she's got medicine. She went and saw the doctor, and she's got what she needs, and she got some pretty decent cough syrup, so I finally let her sleep because she couldn't sleep because she was coughing so much. But yeah, back here. So what I tried to do a little bit yesterday is I've got parts all the way sanded on the tail fins where the lights are. I got those down, and I'll show you that. But then I also wanted to start redoing these etch lines, if you can see them. And while doing that, I thought this was decently good, but then I noticed, nope, I needed to do a little bit more work. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is you can see what that primer did is show me what I need to keep working on. So that's what I'm doing. And while I'm doing that, I got the flying sub laying here so I can start figuring out how I'm going to incorporate, because I want it to, you know, come down. I want it to be seen in the bay, or as it's exiting the bay, or that's what I'm working on right now, and then getting it lit and taking care of all that. But and like I said, the only thing left to do right now in the Enterprise secondary hull is get the decals on that I need to put on, and then give it another clear coat, and then go in and do a little bit of weathering, and then the fun part comes on starting to put it all together. But I think I'm going to let that go till next week now, because I need to get this, I want to get more done on this. So yay! So that's what I'm doing, working the seams and going from there. So, oh, let me show you that. I said I was going to let you see the tail fin, and I almost completely spaced it. So I went and did more work and sanding on here. So I'm happy now with that, and I'm going to see how it looks against the on the hull. But yeah, I had to do a lot of work. This kit, it's neat, but a lot of the parts aren't lining up or sitting like it should. So a little bit of work there done, but a little bit more work needed done. But hey, I'm good with that. I love doing that. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. So I'm gonna get back to working on the seams and get some more done, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, still got a little bit of putty work to do, but not very bad. But I wanted to show you that, you see these panel lines right here? I'm rescribing them in, since all that sanding got a lot lost. And I wanted to show you something I've got that really does sometimes, it does come in handy, especially for parts like this rounded bit, and because there wasn't a very big panel line. I mean, it was in there, but it wasn't very deep. Let's just say that it wasn't what it should have been. But I found this. This is from Tamiya too, but this is a rescribing guide tape, as they say, and I thought I'd share with you what I'm going to do. So sometimes you can re-etch panel lines very, very well, and then sometimes it's just a bugger. So it's got this guide tape to help, and it's hard. And if you can see that I tried rescribing it a little bit, and didn't. I can usually do it pretty good with my hand, freehand, without a guide, but sometimes I don't. And as you can see, I'm lining this. Dang cat hair. I lined the tape on the same spot where that panel line goes. And what it does is it's going to help me keep that line in there and not go scratching all over the place. So let's get you and you. And so now I'm going to line it up on this part. And yes, I've had my caffeine, if you're wondering why my hands are shaking like mad. Until I do something like that. Okay, there we go. I need to get this look. See? It sticks well. It stuck to my finger. That's alright. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So, as you can see... No, you can't see because I'm not in camera because I got to zoom too close. Alright, so as you can see, I'm lining it up against that line again. And I'm just doing the bottom right now because I'm going to have to, because of the curve, I need it to be able to go with the curve and be able to get it down like that. So it sits in there good and tight. And then I'll run that again. And then, like I said, I got one more to do. It doesn't kick my behind on this one. And Okay. Okay. There, that's now done. And, excuse me guys. So you guys have seen this tool. It's my rescribing tool, and I love it. And it's got different head sizes, so you can go even thinner, or you can go deeper or wider. But what I got on there right now is going to work really, really good. So basically, now that you got it there, you line your scriber against that tape, and again, don't try to pull, don't force it, just guide like that. I'm not putting a lot of pressure against that, as you can see. And sometimes I always do 2 passes. With 2 passes, I know it's good to go. Okay. Now this is the fun part, doing these curves. Just making sure I'm all good to go. Okay. Sometimes it's easier said than done. One more pass. That I can fix. And then always make sure you keep it clean, because if you don't, you'll get that little bit of a buildup from the styrene, and it'll make you jump out, or it'll knock it off the line, or the panel line, and you have to do dang it, just kind of like that. But that's an easy fix. I can fix that real easy. And sometimes, yeah, you just have to work it. And like I said, I got a little bit there that I can fix, but that's just going to be a really light sanding. And then I find my tweezers, because I'm going to reuse it on the other side. And yes, I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch me do that all over again. And if I need to, I'll grab fresh tape. But there you go. You see that panel line is now back in there. I do got a little fix, like I said, but hey, that's neat. That's what I like about this. And like I said, a lot of times I can do it without the tape, but sometimes you got I have to use that tape. But yay! So now I'm gonna get back on this side and get back to work. Good morning, Saturday, and yes, I'm back at the bench. I know it's been really heavy on C-View this week because I wanted to get a big chunk done, and got the C-View, like I said, it's all closed up now, and I did a big initial sanding on the seams yesterday out in the garage. But I also did this before my lovely granddaughter needed Papa. So, alright, come on. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Sorry, guys. Dang SM LEDs sometimes. But hey, look, there's light. There is light on the front. And I got those done. Now I need to put these two together real quick. And do this. There you are. And come here. Ah, yes, like I said, the fun of the nano wire, of the SM LEDs. And then, oh, come on. Darn it. Darn it. I thought I had these two guys ready to go. Guess not, as well as I thought I did. But, in just a second, maybe. let's try that, and yay, well, somewhat, but you can see I got some of the red there to do the rear. So yay, got that, and like I said, a big chunk of sanding down on the big ship, and got these guys really done. Now I got to etch the lines on the other one, but I had to do a whole big putting and sanding again on this. But yay, there we go. So yes, yay. So yes, working with the Seaview and the Flying Sub, so it's getting there. And then yes, I've already got this all black, light blocked inside for the most part. And then I got to do a little bit of painting in there. And then I'm still working on trying to figure out how I'm going to have it coming out. So you can see everything as it's coming down, or maybe have it going up. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. Still working on it. So either I'm going to have it coming out, or I'm going to have it, you know, like flying by on the sub, you know, going towards the sub. I'm still working on that. So, but yes, that is that. And yes, I still have decals to finish up on the secondary hull, and then do a little bit of weathering on that, and start getting things together. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a little bit today on it or not. I'm just throwing things together. But yes, big week on Seaview so far. Yay! Alright, let me get things situated around and see where I'm going to go. Okay, so I'm going to start with getting a little bit done, get the decals on, but I want to show you I still have to do some touch-up, and don't ask me where that came from. That's easy enough to take care of, but yes, I still have a little bit of there to do, and as you can see, a little bit right there, and then get this touch back up, and then get the decals where they need to be, and set that aside and let it get good and dry, and go from there. So I still got to get the shuttle bay on, the doors on, and I'm probably going to go ahead and put this on just to get it set in there and squared away, but yay. So yes, a little bit of touch-up work on the painting. So I'm going to get going on that first so I can get this taken care of, and then I'll get the decals on and get those dry, and then I'll be working on some of that, but I'm not going to make you watch me. I'll do all that. But let me grab the decals real quick and show you just how many have got to go on. Be right back. Okay, so all the decals that I need to do out of the whole lovely Enterprise is these guys that go down the secondary hull. Everything else is painted. Yay! Love the paint. But yeah, this is what I got to do, is these guys. And then, like I said, I'll go back and do the touch-up painting once I get these guys in. Because I want one either to do the painting and let that dry, or do these and let that dry. I'm still working on that idea, but want to get a little bit more done. I need to get the wires chased out so I can get the dish on, and I'm not going to put the front of the dish on yet, but yeah, this is it. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is get the decals done, get the dish, the front deflector dish housing, get all that done, and then once that's all good and dry, I'll go back in and I'll do the touch-up paint. So yay! And the one thing, you know, I like the kit, and I like how Polar Lights, you know, did the big, oh my gosh, you need this. But now to go and put the decals on, I wish I just would have done a little bit of a smaller sheet so I could do this, right? So yeah, so that's what I got left to do, is I think I'm gonna, like I said, gonna go ahead and start with the decals, get that done, and make sure I've got everything out that I need for the decals. Okay, you goes to the shuttle. I'm just going through things real quick, guys. Sorry. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get at it and get these decals on and go from there. I'll be back. Alright, went back to the flying sub, working on that. Got the decals all done on the Enterprise, and it's over there sitting and getting set and dry. But I came back and I started working, like I said, on the flying sub. So there's not a lot of detail for this with the kit. I know as I started working on this for my son, I started seeing there was more detail just for the sub. I mean, there's photo eyes for everything, but I'm still tossing if I might do that or not. But what I did do is I painted the interior. What did I paint you? I painted you medium gunship gray, and then I went and did the aluminum on the obvious the metal there, and then I guess I got touch-ups to do. And yeah, I'm still working on how I'm going to do it. I still got to put in overall light for the interior, and then figure out how I'm going to bring these down and where I'm going to do it at. And kind of right here is kind of my thing, where I'm thinking, because like I said, I'm going to have it coming up or coming down, but that way you can actually see almost all of it and get somewhat of a better idea in here. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I did get some blue down. Now I'm still gonna have to go back and do more, bit more light blocking. I thought I had it good, but I don't. And do it on that, and then go from there. And like I said, I'm thinking I'm gonna run the power here. I'm just trying to figure out the angle I'm going to do this at. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to take a lunch break and come back and get at it so all this stuff gets dry. So I'll be back after lunch. Sorry guys, I got back from lunch a couple hours ago and I just didn't turn the camera on. So I apologize. Let me catch you up. Alright, so I got the steel. I just hand painted the aluminum. I have got a LED strip tape. This is warm clear, and then I've got these guys to this one and negative there, and now I am just working on the bottom for these lights and running them around. And I'm probably I'm probably going to try to run it. Zoom in a little bit there for you so you can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Right? And tweezers. I'm going to run this side through here. Oh, it might be better if I put a camera. I'm going to run it down around the post and then run it this way and run it over here to fit into this. And yes, I am going to this spot to be where I'm going to do the thing I'm going to do, showing this up going and being able to hide the wires, and I'm still working on that, but I'm getting there. So got the hot glue gun heating up, and yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. My plan, hopefully, is to get the flying sub closed up. That's a hopeful. Oh yeah, and I got the blue painted, and I just went with to me a flat blue. But yeah, so plan is to get this sealed up and then show off the lights on the Seaview itself too. That's the plan before I have to stop in for the day and get the video put together. So I'm going to stop talking now and get back to this, and I'll be back. Alright, it's not sealed yet. I still got some work to do inside before I do that, but take this apart. So I ran my, keep it on camera, man. So I ran my lighting, this, and over here's good. This is hidden, but now I gotta, because I'm doing the wire, I still like to get it cleaned up, but I need to get this here hidden now, and you'll see why. But yay! And then yes, got the driver in too. And let's see. Okay. Right, you there and you there. Okay, and sorry, let me get these so you can see in there a little bit. And then yes, the wires, and then I got to do something else too now. But those, and then we go around, and yay! So yes, I still got a lot to do, but it's getting there. Sorry, give me a second. All right, come on. So it's getting there. That's the awesome part. It's close. It's getting there. I just gotta, like I said, I gotta do some cleanup in there and get a better. I gotta, get the block done. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's not too shabby. So yeah, not bad at all. So yay, gotta, a little bit more, but hopefully next week, and I'll be getting that sealed up and getting ready to get some more paint on. And so yeah, all right guys, I'm gonna get stuff cleaned up, and I'll be back. Okay guys, well this is where I am going to shut it down and start getting the video together. But yes, I have all the lights on, just so you can see, and then I'll do this real quick. Just nice and easy, and then those, and getting there on the flying sub. So yay! And I'll show you the technique when I can put it out big enough that I can set the camera up and I can do it with the magnet, because yeah, just to get it in camera right here right now, it's like crazy, and I gotta clean the area. So, but hey, sorry about that, almost fell. But with that guys, have a great and safe weekend. Have a awesome safe week next week, and great week, awesome, great. And I'll see you back here on the bench.